Alright, so the first ones give you some pictures of graphs and it wants to know if it is 1-to-1 or not. So number 4. It gives you this graph. So would this be 1-to-1? Ethan says yes. Josh says yes. Nathan says yes. Peyton says yes. All right, Christian, are you going with the crowd or are you being different?
I think it's yes.
Wait.
Everybody thinks it's yes.
You said it's horizontal? Then no, because it goes through that side and that side.
Correct. Doesn't pass the horizontal line test.
At first I was thinking vertical.
I was thinking the vertical.
I was definitely thinking vertical at first.
It does not pass the horizontal line test. So, no, it is not 1-to-1.
I wasn't thinking.
Me either. I forgot that a line test was a thing.
That's why I just said it.
I'm just not here.
I just had a warm Chick-fil-A meal. I'm tired.
I just had that.
Oh, warm Chick-fil-A. Well, I'm not really
starting to
cold.
settle and I get sleepy after. I ate a whole Chipotle bowl.
Wow. Y'all had good lunches.
What'd you have for lunch?
Half of a Firehouse sub. Like leftover.
Said that.
It's better than what I had.
What'd you have?
I don't know, some junk I threw in my lunchboxes.
There's some carrots if you want some.
You didn't even make a sandwich.
They're furry.
That makes it better.
The carrots that are left from the tournament
I
are
wanna see
furry.
them.
I did texture. You're that
You
kind
have to
of.
open it.
I'm a really big texture person, and carrots already don't meet my texture.
No, why are they
But the
furry?
fact that they're super furry just makes it worse.
I don't want to touch it. Never mind.
I
How
don't
much
like
did you
that.
want?
I would throw away that entire
Somebody tried to
I mean,
pay
it
someone
smells
earlier
weird.
to eat one,
It smells weird.
and they opened them and saw how furry they were, and we're like,
How furry are we talking?
Like, a lot of white stuff.
And it's not just the napkin. If anybody watches this video in the future.
I don't know.
Well, you gonna eat them?
I don't eat carrots when there's stuff on that.
I don't eat carrots, period.
People's gonna be like, why didn't I see
I'm looking at
carrot?
one carrot in particular.
It's not bad, but like when they get like dried out, they start looking like
What's
that.
that like?
When they get dried out, they start looking like that. It's like they have dandruff or something.
I mean,
Is that the smell
I'm not
of
hungry.
carrots?
I wouldn't eat them if I was hungry.
And they do kind of smell weird. I only eat carrots.
Well, they were in the bus in 100-degree heat for 36 hours, basically.
What? I'm over here. No.
You're the closest one.
Why would I do that?
Y'all some lazy people.
What?
You're trying.
All right, we are trying to figure out if this function has an inverse. So, swap x and y. So, x is equal to y squared plus 5y. And I need to solve for y.
Still right.
We're trying to find the inverse, right? So in this case, would you like would both of them be x or just one be x and one be y? When you switch,
Yeah, you can substitute with whatever.
I swapped x and y.
or you already swapped it.
So you're trying to solve for y?
Yes, now I need to get y by itself. I go back to the way that I always did it. The way that this book does it is they say solve for x, then swap x and y. We swap x and y and solve for y. Same
So
thing.
Do you just divide 5 on both sides? Or no? They're not first.
We can't.
Because it's being added.
You square.
You could like
Can't do that either.
Maybe you can put together the stuff. I don't know, like 5y squared.
You factor it.
That's not how it's. You can just add 5 y
Into
squared
what?
together.
You take
Okay, but I need y by itself.
Then you should wait.
Still
Wait, so is the factor in the first step?
I don't know, is it?
I don't know, is it?
Okay, Miss Marshall.
Easy, that's some big shoes to fill, people.
That's like her favorite thing to say.
be an inverse.
So no? There's no inverse?
If you can't solve it for y, there's no inverse.
What's that thing?
So
think
that
it's
was a
no
trick
inverse.
question. I see.
Good job, Nathan.
What'd he say?
He said, guys, I think there's no inverse.
No.
Nah.
Nah.
Bruh.
Was I wrong?
You have
Sloth
to
is
be
judging you.
He is. He's looking right at you.
I judge him all the time.
His,
I don't know.
His hands are so weird. I'm sorry.
His hand placement is kind of.
It's like, he's like my hands, but in sloth form.
You only have 3 fingers.
No, like this,
He's
right?
looking like.
Would that be?
Like this.
No? Is this 3 fingers?
Like this. Like it looks like
this.
3 fingers.
Oh, wait, this is 3
Yeah.
fingers. I didn't count the thumb as a finger.
Alright, how do I find the inverse of this one?
We could probably do that one.
You assume just because I gave you one that you couldn't, that this one automatically is one you can?
That is
I say no
exactly
because
what
I don't want
did.
to.
Huh.
Well, what do I do first?
You do.
You
Yeah.
could, like,
You swap X for Y. I mean, Y for. Wait.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, wait. Did I do that right?
Now what? I need y by itself.
Not possible.
Well, do you
I was just hoping it
it
wasn't.
might be a long shot, but do you like factor out or take the square root of
Something with
three minus
logs?
y?
Can
For
you
both sides.
can you make it
Nothing with
8
logs?
to the negative y?
DS logs? Okay.
Oh. Yeah, so like
You gotta do the.
the
That would
8
make it an exponential.
Oh, so the
Why
The
can't
L.
you Make it.
Well. Yeah, wait, yeah, because the. Oh, never mind.
Well, I thought it was gonna be an E.
It already is an E, so we need it to be an L.
Got it.
No. Please, never again.
Honestly, it's Friday. Gosh darn, I have to work every day this week.
All 3 days.
Like, what times?
Oh, it seems like a you
Like what
problem.
times?
So Saturday and Monday I work 10 to 7, and then on Sunday I work 10 to 5. Well, I'm on Eustis on Sunday,
That's terrible.
and I'm pretty.
That's insane, Nathan. Please stop.
My parents were the one who wanted me to pick up more shifts.
You're like, get out of the house. Get out.
Yeah, basically.
There's your inverse. I feel like once we got the first step, you should have been able to get y by itself.
That is true.
All right, verify that. Don't die. The inverse. Well, okay, hold on. Find the inverse first, then verify that f composed of the f inverse of x is equal to the f inverse of f of x is equal to x.
That's a lot of X.
Alright, so just write it down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I cannot.
All right, so we're going to find the inverse first. All right, so I need to find the inverse first.
root of x minus 1.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now it wants us to do they want us to show that this is true. So we're verifying that they're inverses. So if you plug the inverse into the original, it should give you x. If you plug the original into the inverse, it should give you x.
Oh, that's all good.
Okay.
So if we plug in the inverse to the original, I'm plugging in anywhere I see an x up here, I'm plugging this in. So square root of x minus 1 squared plus 1 gives you x minus 1 plus 1 or x. Then if I do the opposite, anywhere I see an x down here in the inverse, I'm putting that function. So square root of x squared plus 1 minus 1 is the square root of x squared, which is x. And we verified it. Easy enough.
Yeah.
Do we need to see another one or are we okay? Okay. Solve the equation algebraically, support your solution graphically. We're doing the solving part. 34. E to the 0.05 t is equal to 3. And I need to solve for t.
Okay, well we can do the thing, the L
The log.
Okay.
So it's going to be,
Big L. Ln.
this is going to be ln because it's a log base e.
Right, ln 3 equals.
so t equals
So now you got
whatever my calculator is.
And let's just go 2 decimal places.
Okay. $21.97.
Alright, solve for y. 38. ln of y minus 1 minus the ln of 2 is equal to x plus the ln of x.
Well, we can add. Can we add ln to the other side?
on the left side, that ln y minus 1, can't you break that up?
It would have to be two separate ln's.
No, the answer is no. You cannot do it.
Yeah, I think there's something else.
The sum of logs is equal to
Oh wait, the sum of logs is equal to the product thing, right? Or something?
Yep. So ln of y minus 1 is equal to x plus the ln of 2x. So by the log of the product is equal to the sum of the logs, I was able to do that. Now I'm going to, I know you're probably like, why in the world did we just move it to the right to do this? But I'm going to move this back to the left. So ln of y minus 1 minus the ln of 2x. What is the difference of logs equal to?
The quotient.
So it's always top minus bottom. So it can be the ln of y minus 1 over 2x is equal to x. Any idea from here?
We can do the exponential thing.
Yes, but I'm going to show you something easier.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm going to do e raised to whatever was already up there. Basically the same thing, but it saves you a step. So I'm now left with y minus 1 over 2x is equal to e to the x. I can multiply by 2x. Y minus 1 is equal to 2x e to the x. And add 1. Y equals 2x e to the x plus 1. Are we still tracking? Mostly. Great. All right, population growth. The population of Glenbrook is 375,000 and it's increasing at a rate of 2.25% per year. Predict when the population will be 1 million. So, this is basically what we were doing the other day. So, the amount we're trying to get to is 1 million. Equal to the principal amount you started with is 375,000. It's increasing, so it's going to be 1 plus 0.0225 raised to the t. So then I would say into your calculator do 1 million divided by 375,000 is equal to 1.0225 t. I mean raised to the t. And then you would need to do log base 1.0225 of whatever that number is that you get is equal to t. All right, what do we get?
What for that? Well, so I multiplied the log, or the number in the parentheses, I got 2.7, and then for the time I got 44.6 years.
Yep.
I have 44, but that's just because.
My guess is you didn't round.
Wait to round to 11.
Yeah, if you wait to round, your answer will be a little off, but it's fine. Questions, comments, or concerns? All right, 3 through 19, every other odd. 33, 37, and 47.